The circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. All who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may go ahead and begin this session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Feeling yourself being fully held and supported at this time. Give yourself permission to just be for now. And you may go ahead and bring your awareness to your breathing. Simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Thank you so much for the heart, me Ari. Noticing the gentle expansion and contraction of the lungs and the ribs as you breathe. And you may even imagine the breath as an energetic broom, and with each hail the breath sweeps down through the aura, down through the body, cleansing and clearing. And with each exhale, hello Monica, welcome back, thank you for the heart me. The breath sweeps up through the aura, up through the body, removing and releasing. Thank you for the gifts. All that you are carrying right now. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the aura, down through the body, cleansing and clearing. Breathing out, the breath sweeps up through the aura, up through the body, removing and releasing whatever you are holding on to. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the aura, down through the body, cleansing and clearing. Breathing out, the breath sweeps up through the aura, up through the body, removing and releasing. Thank you so much for the heart me, Marina, and thank you for the heart me, Mike. And thank you for the heart me, Christy. Removing anything that you may have picked up on. Removing any of anyone else's energy that may be caught in your field of energy. Thank you so much for the heart me. Removing anything you are holding on to. Removing anything that is being directed at you. Maybe beginning to feel soft waves of serenity washing all over you as you breathe. Soft waves of serenity washing through the scalp as you release any tension being stored within the scalp. Thank you for the heart me, Julia. I appreciate you. Soft waves of serenity washing through the forehead, washing through the mind. Thank you for the gifts. As you release any tension you are storing in the forehead. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Well, howdy, partner. Thank you for that hat. Soft waves of serenity washing through the cheeks as you release any tension you are storing in the cheeks. waves of serenity washing through the jaw as you release any tension being stored within the jaw. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Completely relaxing all through the face and the head. Soft waves of serenity washing through the neck, washing through the shoulders. My. Thank you so much for that lovely gift. Hello, Cameo. Welcome back, friend. Thank you for the gift. Releasing and removing anything being stored in the neck and the shoulder. Thank you so much for the heart me. Soft waves of serenity washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms, washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, washing all the way down to your fingertips as you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Thank you so much for all of those roses. And thank you for the heart me. Soft waves of serenity washing through the chest. Thank you for the heart me. As you release any tension being stored within the chest. Soft waves of serenity washing down the back as you release any tension you are storing in the back. Thank you for the heart me. Soft waves of serenity washing down the belly as you completely soften all throughout the belly. waves of serenity washing through the glutes as you completely soften all throughout the glutes. Thank you for the heart, Lisa. I appreciate you. Soft waves of serenity washing through the hips as you relax through the hips. Soft waves of serenity washing through the groin as you release any tension you are storing in the groin. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the beautiful roses. I appreciate you. Soft waves of serenity washing down the legs, washing down the quads, washing down the hamstrings, washing down the knees, washing down the shins, washing down the calves, washing down the ankles, washing down the feet, washing all the way down to your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. Allowing yourself to soften, allowing yourself to relax, giving yourself permission to let go and be present. Not worrying about tomorrow, not ruminating over the past, just being right here, right now, where you are safe, where things are okay, where there is nothing for you to do. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Okay. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping sand dune. It is a beautiful, clear desert night. The dark sky sparkles with twinkling stars. A luminous full moon so radiant that you can see perfectly fine even though it's nighttime. Warm desert sands beneath your feet, like little hugs from the earth. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping sand dune, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Thank you for the gifts. Starting all the way at the top at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to step number 9. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 8. Thank you for the heartbeat. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 7. Feeling so tranquil, so at peace as you move on down to step number 6. Serenity flooding every part of you as you move on down to step number 5. Relaxing even more. Thoughts slowing down even more as you move on down to step number 4. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts as you move on down to step number 3. Peace permeating all through you as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at step number 1. And if you have a bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave this session just fine and deal with anything that is calling to you. And you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time, regardless of how long you are able to be here. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you sleep tonight. Other than that, you will remain in a state of relaxation for the remainder of this session. And thank you so very much for everyone who is tapping away on the screen right now. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. You are all so very appreciated. Thank you everyone for being here, and thank you especially to everyone contributing. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the heart me, I appreciate you. And thank you for the hand hearts. And now in front of you, you notice there is a chest made up entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this chest. And anything you are worried about, anything that is stressing you out, thank you for the gifts. Anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming, you can just go ahead and put all of that stuff inside of this chest. And this is not a permanent place for these things. You will deal with these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you can put all of that stuff inside of this chest and put a lid on it. Thank you for the gifts. And now you find yourself at the entrance of a sacred temple made entirely of black obsidian. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. Ancient, powerful, alive with protective energy. Its surface gleams like polished glass, reflecting not only your appearance, but your truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. This is a place of absolute safety. Nothing may enter here that is not aligned with your highest good. Whenever you are ready, you may step inside the temple of black obsidian. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. Feel the grounding energy of this sacred space beneath your feet. The obsidian floor anchoring you, stabilizing you, protecting you. You take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, you feel the temple sealing itself around you in a sphere of impenetrable light. You are safe here. bring your awareness to heart center, gently placing your focus there. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. And with your next inhale, begin to awaken a soft, radiant light in your chest. This is the light of unconditional love, pure, infinite, powerful beyond measure. With each breath that you take, allow this light to grow. Expanding through your chest. Your entire body. Hello, Robert. Welcome back. Thank you for the heart me. Filling the space around you. Now within the sacred temple, release absolutely anything that is not yours to carry. Any lingering energies, attachments, entities, or influences that do not serve your highest good. Thank you for the heart me, and thank you for the rose. Feel these things beginning to gently remove themselves. There is no fear here, only awareness. Thank you so much for the gifts. And from your heart, you meet all of it with love. Thank you so much for the gifts. And now you may either silently or out loud repeat, I release all that is not mine. I call my energy back to me. All that does not serve me is now dissolved in love. Feeling the light inside of you growing and expanding even further. Feeling the divine radiance of the love within, allowing it to melt away any fear, any hatred, any anguish, any suffering. Radiating outward like a golden wave. All negative energies are met with unconditional love. And in the presence of unconditional love, it softens, loosens, and dissolves completely. No force, no resistance, only transformation. Watch, feel, sense, or perceive as everything that once felt heavy, intrusive, or misaligned gently lifted from your field of energy. Released, transmuted, and banished fully. Taking another deep breath in, and as you exhale, letting it all go. And now becoming aware of the space around you. Clear, open, and peaceful. You remain standing in your power. The Obsidian Tower, or temple I should say, strengthening your field. Creating a firm, grounded boundary of protection. And from above you, a golden light begins to pour down like warm sunlight, liquid and luminous. It flows over your body, sealing your aura. Filling the space with safety, clarity, and strength. This light forms a protective shield around you. Allowing only love, truth, and aligned energy to enter. Take a moment here to feel your sovereignty. Thank you so much for the heart me. You and you alone are in control of your energy. You are protected. You are whole. You carry this protection with you always. All right, now we're going to go ahead and work on a little cord cutting. Releasing cords to any energy, entity, or being that is misaligned with your greatest and highest good. Thank you so much for the heart me. Allowing all karmic cords to be cleansed. Allowing cords to anything that is not serving a positive purpose for you to be completely dissolved. Allowing any contracts that you may have entered into, knowingly or unknowingly, in this life or any other, that grants another entity, being, or energy spiritual dominion or authority over you. To be released. You are free. You deserve healing. You deserve to move on fully. You deserve growth. You deserve softening. You deserve expansion. And all of these things that you are so deserving of are just on the other side of everything that you need to let go of. So be not afraid and give yourself permission to let go. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much, Kenny Jones. I appreciate you. It is time to set yourself free. Remember, you at any point in time have the ability. Thank you so much for the swan, Curtis. I appreciate you. And congratulations on hitting your gifting goal, you guys. You have earned yourself an open comment section. I'm just going to go ahead and set us up with a new gifting goal real quick. And then we will open up the comment section. But you have the ability to, at any time, call all your power, your energy back to you, and release absolutely anything that is misaligned with your greatest and highest good. That is your birthright as a being of free will. You deserve peace. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Maybe my music's a little too loud, I don't know. I can't tell what it sounds like for you guys, but I have the same exact setup every single night. Thank you so much for the heart puffs. And I left it at the same volume as yesterday too. Like, I don't change the volume settings or anything. I keep everything exactly the same because I watched the replay, so I know like yesterday it sounded good, so I didn't change anything so that it would sound fine today as well. So I don't know. Thank you so much for the heart puffs. And thank you for the rose. Releasing any cords that are draining you. Releasing any cords that are fueling you with fear. Releasing anything that is binding you. Confirmation burp on the binding. Releasing any cords that are holding you back. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you. And releasing any past versions of ourselves that are no longer serving us. Releasing outdated ways of thinking. Releasing outdated ways of expressing ourselves. Releasing outdated ways of identifying. And while these versions of yourself once served a purpose for you, they have completed serving that purpose. It is time for growth. In order for things to get better, they cannot stay the same. That means you will not stay the same. removing absolutely anything that is blocking or stunting your growth. Releasing any painful attachments. Releasing any unmet expectations, unmet needs, unmet desires. Allowing us to just flow. Not holding on to how we wish things were. Not holding on to how things used to be. Allowing what is meant for us to flow to us easily and effortlessly. Allowing what is no longer aligned to just go. Not everything is going to come with you into the new, better chapter of your life. Not everything is meant to share in your blessings with you, and that's okay. The only guarantee that you have is impermanence. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. And what a relief that can be to know that whatever it is you are going through, it will not last forever. You are capable of great healing, and you are capable of great change. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. Beautiful. That feels like a good amount of cords there. So now we're just going to work on replacing absolutely everything that was just removed with healing, love, and light. Thank you so much for the roses. So we are not forming the same exact attachments. Thank you for the rose. So we are not resorting back to old and outdated ways of showing up, old and outdated behaviors, old and outdated patterns and cycles, but really being able to make positive changes for ourselves. Thank you so much for the heart me. You are so strong and so resilient, and I am so proud of you for choosing healing today. It is so easy to throw in the towel. It is so easy to take the convenient or easy way out. It is so easy to make up excuses, make up stories as to why you can't or you shouldn't. But here you are choosing healing, choosing growth, choosing yourself. I think that is so radical in a world that tries to impose upon us. Thank you so much for the bubbles. That you have to behave a certain way to be successful. That you have to behave a certain way to survive. It can be very difficult to overcome all of that negative programming. And I am so proud of you for being able to think for yourself and choose better for yourself. Thank you so much for the gifts. It takes a lot of courage to be able to self-reflect, to be able to see your own flaws, to be able to face your own pain. And here you are doing it. That is so super amazing. And holy cow, 30,000 likes, you guys. Thank you. Allow all of these wounds to fully heal. Allow yourself to fully soften into surrender. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Thank you so much for the heart, May. In fact, we're not always supposed to have it all figured out all of the time. That is a part of the journey. Thank you so much for the rose. Trust that you are incredibly intelligent and intuitive, and you will know exactly what to do and exactly what to say when the time comes. Allow yourself to be reborn as many times as it takes. Rebirth at times can be very exciting as you realize that you have so many good things headed towards you that you have yet to experience. So many surprises from the universe. Rebirth can also at times be very scary and difficult. Thank you so much for the ice cream. I appreciate that. And thank you for completing that goal. I would be so flattered if they just started modeling apps after me. Like, dang, I'm that good? Well then. Thank you so much for the lightning. I appreciate you. But to be fair, I do have like a very yoga teacher voice. I feel like a lot of my favorite yoga teachers have the same kind of like soft but almost raspy quality to their speech. And they usually have like a similar cadence. And in fact, I think when I very first started doing my own meditations, I was very much emulating one of my favorite yoga teachers. We have similar voices. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. And now you may visualize 7 twinkling stars, each aligned with a different chakra in your body. One at the crown of your head, one in the middle of your forehead, one in the middle of your throat, one in the center of your chest, one in your upper belly, one in your lower abdomen, and one at your tailbone. These 7 stars will continue to release all negative energy from your mind, body, and spirit for as long as you need them to. Thank you for the gifts. feeling them pulsate unconditional love all throughout your being. Thank you so much for the cheeky pup. Hi, my cheeky pup. Did you want to come say hello? Although you're sleepy? He's sleepy. He's so cute. Okay, that feels just about done there. And since this was a whole session based around doing protection work, I guess we don't really have to build a protective shield. So we will just begin to wrap this up with a message from Spirit. Here is one deck. Oopsies. Here is the other deck. And for Aries season, we are working with Alchemy of the Spirit, as well as When My Soul Whispered. We'll go ahead and see what would Spirit like to bring to our awareness. What does Spirit wish us to know? What message does Spirit currently have for us? We have the cliff. Okay. Okay. On the one hand, it might be time to kind of like take a leap of faith. But on the other hand, we might be going into something unprepared. We might be behaving kind of like foolishly or impulsively or just without like a whole lot of thought. Or maybe like we're not really looking where we're going, we're just kind of going. Let's go ahead and read from the book for the cliff. Moment of learning. The wrong road will pull a warrior out of you. Fear of failure keeps the most talented and creative people from sharing their light with the world. But this doesn't have to be you. You can change your mindset if you understand that failure is not to be avoided, but to be expected. It's not an obstacle in the way, but a lesson in the road. Life is about taking risks. And the cliff is a reminder that even by trying your best and planning meticulously, you can end up in an uncertain place with no road ahead. And that could mean suffering. However, if you kindly allow yourself to see beyond the obvious, it can also be a blessing. When you are taken out of your safe zone, you are forced to think outside of the box. And maybe this is the time you dare to jump into the unknown and learn how to fly on the way down. Maybe this is the time when you meet a part of yourself so strong in resilience that it transforms your life forever. So, if you find yourself on a road that you didn't plan, don't be afraid. It is the universe's protection leading you in a new direction. Trust that your spirit has the wisdom to lead you through difficult times, and that there is a warrior within you that will be awakened when you need it. Redirecting, changing your mindset, growing, becoming resilient, discovering your strengths. Okay, so there's messages coming through for sure. The first message I'm going to start out with is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be like, not necessarily I messed up, but like, I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong decision. I have been mistaken. And change your mind. Like, you're allowed to change your mind. You don't have to like make a decision and then, you know, if you find out that that decision is not working for you for whatever reason, like, you don't have to stick to a decision that is ultimately like making you unhappy and just eating you up inside and killing you inside. You can go back and be like, mistakes were made. You know, maybe there's some damage control that you would need to do, but you don't have to stick with one thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to decide that this is who I am and then just like be that person for the rest of your life. You're allowed to grow, you're allowed to evolve, and you're allowed to change opinions on things. Like, you can find out that, you know, maybe there was something that you very much supported for a long time, and then like the more you kind of spend time being that person and supporting that thing, maybe your perspective on it kind of changes. Maybe as you grow, as your capacity for understanding increases, you start to develop new opinions, you start to develop new feelings, you start to develop new perspectives, and it's okay to be like, I am no longer aligned with things that I valued in the past. I am developing new values, and you don't even necessarily have to know like what those new values are. You just have to know that there's something that you've been holding on to that just isn't serving you anymore, and being like, okay, and this is no longer aligned with the person that I wish to become now. It's time to let this thing go. Also, we might be getting some sort of unexpected redirection is another thing. Another message Spirit is saying. Be prepared for change. And remember, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like right now, if you're feeling like, you know, things have been kind of stuck and stagnant, things have just been going bad, and you are in desperate need of some changes, be prepared for the changes that you are in desperate need for. But, you know, again, changes can be difficult, and that's all going to depend on like how you handle change. I am fortunate enough to have a very good Sagittarius placement that makes it so that I am able to like handle change kind of like head on, and you know, I'm very good at just being able to go with things. But trust me, I have encountered a lot of people that change is not a thing that they like in their life. Thank you. I thought today's look was cute. And remember, that's a part of growing. Like, being like, the things that used to serve me, the people I used to surround myself with, the values that I used to have are no longer things that I feel connected to. And it's okay to let those people go. It's okay to let those mindsets go. It's okay to let those beliefs go and step into a more evolved, happier, more fulfilled version of yourself. And again, as a being of free will, you can choose that for yourself at absolutely any time. You don't have to think of it as giving up or being wrong or whatever it is. It's just, you're a different person. You're a different person. You have different beliefs. You have different values. That's it. Not, oh, I was wrong. Oh, there's something wrong with me because I used to have those beliefs. Oh, if I can't project this specific image to the world, then it means I'm a failure and blah, 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 blah. No, nope, 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 nope. Nope. It's not what we're doing. All it means is that you are discovering more parts of yourself that you currently hadn't met before. And that's a beautiful thing. Allow the changes to happen and understand that, again, not everyone's going to be coming with you on this journey. And a lot of times, it's also going to mean letting go of people that still hold the same values that old versions of yourself held, and breaking away from anything that you are now noticing being like, I think this is, maybe kind of toxic. Maybe I need to surround myself with less toxic people. Maybe I need to surround myself with people that have the kind of mindset that I want to have, or people that have the type of life experience that I wish to experience. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what this deck has to say. Okay. What is the rest of this message? Yeah. And she flew out of my hand. My goodness. I feel like that's definitely part of the message. It's like change is coming for us. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen like quickly. It's gonna be suddenly. I feel like this is gonna be like very unexpected change. Again, if you've been sitting around, things are kind of stuck and stagnant. You're like, I could use some changes in my life. These might be very, very welcome changes. They might not be. That's all I gotta say about that. It's gonna vary from person to person. Let's see what the bottom of the deck. There could be a change in maybe, okay, so for some people, this could be a change in like some sort of communication. This could also be a message for you to start changing how you communicate to yourself. Like, do you talk down to yourself a lot? Do you lift yourself up? What kinds of things are you speaking into your life? Because remember, spell work, it comes from the mouth, right? It's the things that you speak, to spell, to write. What you are speaking is the spell that you are casting into your life, right? And of course, the spells that you are casting intentionally are going to be far more powerful than those things that you're kind of putting out there unintentionally. But you still want to, like, the more intentional you can get with your speech, with what you're putting out into the universe, the more powerful it's going to be, and the more you're going to be able to see those really, really good shifts that you want to be able to see. So there's definitely something. Okay. There's a third message. There might be some sort of communication that's about to happen, and you might want to kind of like watch your mouth. Is something that Spirit's saying. Just remember that your words are very powerful, and you may sometimes just unintentionally cause harm where you don't mean to. And you just might be kind of like getting in your own way, and maybe like it's kind of like off-putting, and maybe like there's a specific goal that you're trying to achieve, but like the words that you're saying are kind of like preventing you from getting there. Balance. Make sure that before we have whatever. Okay, so this is definitely for people that have some sort of communication that's about to take place, make sure that you are like grounded, centered, and balanced. Someone might be getting like some, well, for some people it's going to be like bad news. For some people it's just going to be news that might be surprising. It might not necessarily be bad, and it might just, like, the surprise of it might just kind of like elicit some very strong emotions, and you might be tempted to respond from those strong emotions. Again, they don't have to be bad emotions. It could be dread, it could be fear, it could also be excitement, it could also be enthusiasm. But just, you don't want to make a space from any type of big emotion, right? You don't want to make decisions from anger. You don't want to make decisions from depression. You don't want to make decisions from desperation. You don't want to make decisions from excitement. Anything that feels like big and overwhelming, you don't want to make decisions. So make sure that you have some sort of balance. And then for another message is for people who this has to do with, like, how you communicate to yourself and the words that you are speaking into your life. If you find yourself, it can be a very difficult habit to break, but if you find yourself like speaking negativity into your life, try to make sure that you're balancing that out with some good stuff so that you're not just casting curses upon yourself. Grounded. Yeah, make sure you are stable and grounded. Whatever type of communication this is, this goes for all types of communication. Maybe make sure that you're being stable and grounded before you speak. You're not speaking from places of big emotions. Macrocosm. And remember that you are so very powerful. Just like you are this tiny little fleck in the grand vastness of space, you also have that same cosmic power inside of you. You have an entire universe inside of you. You have the power to manifest, create an entire universe inside of you. And you know, that's part of what gives your words so much power. So kind of keep that in mind. And boundaries. This communication can also act as like a form of boundary. Like sometimes if you're feeling like negative energy either being directed towards you, if you feel like something's kind of like draining your energy, or you're feeling something and you feel like it's not coming from you and you don't know what it is, simply thinking or speaking out loud, I do not accept this. This is not aligned with me. With peace and love, you must go now. That's enough. That's you setting a boundary with whatever weird energy is around that makes it so that weird energy can bother you no more. Words are incredibly, incredibly powerful. That's literally like all you need to do to be able to set a boundary with any type of unwanted energy. Kindness, but make sure you're doing so from a space of kindness, because when you are working from force, fear, or resistance, you are probably just going to end up creating the type of psychic glue that any type of negative entity, energy, or being needs to attach to you. Kindness, and then after it is unconditional. So with kindness and unconditional love, we always meet these energies with love in our heart, understanding that these are beings and entities that have never known love. And again, the power of unconditional love is the most protective energy there is out there. It is so powerful, it can instantly dissolve even the darkest, most malevolent of negative energies. And remember that negative energy is just energy. All energy can be changed. Passion. Reconnecting with, passion, yeah. So I feel like whatever this communication is, it might elicit a deep sense of passion. Passion can go both ways. Passion can be very, very spicy. Passion can be very exhilarating. Passion can be very exciting. Passion can also be full-blown rage, you know? Passion can be very destructive. Passion can hurt. Crimes of passion. Passion can be deadly. This might be an emotion that we have to kind of like just keep in check, you know? Passion is one of my favorite feelings. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's how I am able to manifest and create so many beautiful, wonderful things. Passion can be incredibly destructive if you allow it to be. And then just minding your vibration. Yeah. Oh, and then communication, like the things that you're communicating, those are also going to affect your vibration, and not just the things that like you are putting out there, but then like the people that you surround yourself with, you know? If you're constantly surrounded by negative people, you're picking up that, and it's going to affect your vibration, right? It's also a way of kind of like programming or brainwashing yourself. Is like, if you're surrounding yourself who are constantly putting out all of these negative things, when you hear that stuff enough, you're brainwashing yourself with all of that negativity. Your diet isn't just what you're eating, what you're putting in your body physically. Your diet is what you're exposing yourself to, what kind of media you're exposing yourself to, what kind of people you're exposing yourself to, what kind of situations you're exposing yourself to. All of that takes a toll on you. And mentally, you might be able to, you know, mentally be like, you might be able to reason your way through things and be, you know, you have your own opinions. But whenever you're placed in situations that make you uncomfortable, that make you scared, that make you feel, you know, whatever type of way, your body's holding on to that. All of that stuff is staying inside of you and affecting you, whether you realize it or not. So be aware. Oh, yeah. I feel like this cliff, whatever it is, it could be something that it's putting us in a position where we're feeling like, for some people, it's going to be, you might either feel like backed in a corner, or I'm getting like a sense of fear. Like I'm getting shaking, I'm getting anxiety. Like I'm feeling there's a lot of fear behind whatever this cliff may be for some people. And your body's going to hold on to that. Your body's going to be holding on to all of that stress, all of that fear that this is eliciting within you. And, you know, why would you want to expose yourself to that more than you have to? So just be mindful. For some people, this is going to be not so bad. For some people, just, I don't know. I don't know the full, like, how this is going to unfold for everyone. So it's like, I wish I had something to say that was uplifting and really resonated with people, but I just don't know what to say about it. It is what it is. You're gonna get through it. I guess that's all I got. You like my glitter? I think I bought it on Amazon. I think I just bought, like, if you just look up gold, chunky gold cosmetic glitter, you have to make sure it's cosmetic glitter. Cosmetic glitter and like the type of glitter that you use for arts and crafts are two completely different things. You never want to use arts and crafts glitter on your face. The type of glitter that they use for arts and craft, it's made out of like a glass. And if that glitter gets into your eyeballs, like it can scratch your eyeballs really, really bad, and it's not good for you. Versus cosmetic glitter, which is perfectly, I mean, I definitely don't recommend getting it into your eye, but like if you do get it into your eye, it's not going to completely destroy your eyeball like arts and crafts glitter would. So yeah, fun facts. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow evening for our next session at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.